Alright YouTube, so today we're working on the missionary's house. He just bought this house, or he's getting ready to buy it. We're going to help him out a little bit, going to level it up. Got some men working. Keep in mind guys, there's not a lot of materials on this island. Well, it's really not an island, but it is separated enough from the rest of Alaska where you can only get to it by plane. So we got to level this house a little bit, cleaning some stuff out of it from the previous owner. So we're going to get under here and level it up. And this is what we're going to be doing a little while. So we'll get back to you in a little bit. Okay YouTube, part of a project here is to try to get this F350 running, and I have figured out I can get it running off of that brake cleaner right there. But what I'm thinking is, I know the fuel pump's not getting power, so I'm trying to figure out why the fuel pump's not getting power. And you got to remember, you're not on an island, but again, you're somewhere that's nowhere close to anything, so you have to get these things figured out. So hopefully we'll get it figured out.
Sowing in the morning, sowing seeds of kindness, sowing in the moonlight and the dewy, waiting for the harvest and the time of reaping. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
All right guys, I did not get successfully the truck going, but that's okay. We know what it is. He knows it's power going to the fuel pump. I did get it running. I just ran it off of, it was some sort of cleaner. It wasn't brake cleaner. It was some other cleaner, I'm not sure, but we got it running. Got the house cleaned up some. We got some guys going to the dump. We're gonna get some big tube of tins and get stacked under the porch for the winter time. That's one of the projects for today. It's been raining all day. It just now stopped raining. Beautiful country though. We got some of the guys not around us here.
What's up, big man?
Hello, hello. Are you about ready to go get some boards?
Well, not really, but it doesn't matter. We gotta get done, but we gotta do it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's better than working on that truck today.
Yeah.
Having to lay down in the mud.
Where are they going?
They're going for the contacts, I think.
All right, guys. So here's what we originally was coming out here to help do. This is the church that the missionary's trying to start, and they've got the footing in, and we thought we would be working on it, but he ran out of money. The guy that had promised to give him some money to finish this church, I think passed away, and of course that put a stop to all of that. I was asking one of the guys, and he said he thought it would take about 100,000 to get it dried in, but that's where the church is going to be. So we're doing labor of love projects out here, which some of it is like getting this wood up and getting it in the dry and different things like that. But we'll film a little bit tomorrow. We're gonna do some more stuff with the van, a couple other things, and we'll film some stuff then. Alright, back again, guys. So today, what we've done, so I traveled 4,000 miles to cut some wood this year. I didn't think I'd have to cut any. Nah, I don't mind. This is another labor of love project to get some wood for the missionary. We'll probably try to cut some more later on. It's turned out to be a beautiful day. Started off a little cold and windy this morning. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I got the windsock on. Just thought I'd show you a little bit around. This is where the missionary's staying now. And the house you seen earlier in the video is the one we're fixing up for him so he can move to. You know, right here on the coast where a lot of people live, it's a little tight. Got a lot of houses, but they're starting to spread out in the hills behind. I don't know if you can see those hills way back there. Starting to spread out a little bit back there, but we'll film a little later on, show you some more, try to show you some every day what we're doing here. We're doing more than I'm showing on camera. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I put some lights in a room today. Preacher's working on getting a wood stove put in. I was hoping to show you a little bit of that. They made a hearth for it and they're putting a chimney in, so maybe we can get a little bit of that today. But it's been wonderful. It's been great, and appreciate everybody who's helped send me here, and we'll show you a little bit later on today.
Knock him in the head with a rock again.
How's the fishing, Brother Carl?
Terrible. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
There's one right here. Over here.
Yeah, I think he's done gave up the ghost.
That's what they look like when they're falling out. Here's one here. He just took off. He looks kind of ghostly.
That little girl died for her eggs.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Got plenty of them.
And she's dying as well.
Okay, I'm expecting you two to pick up some gold in a minute.
I hope so.
They done found everything else.
Found a big piece of rose quartz. Pretty cool. We ain't gonna be able to get to it.
How about you, man? How's the fishing?
Probably about as good as everybody else. couple dead ones. That's about it.
I'm expecting the twins here to reach down and pull out like, you know, 5 gold nuggets. And,
Oh yeah, absolutely. If I knew everything else.
Okay, it's Saturday and we got the truck moved, yay.
This is ingenuity at its finest. The only way to keep this truck running is to squirt that carb cleaner at Ethernet down in there so we can get it to move it.
Back up by those other 2 vehicles.
There we go.
That's one of the 2 jobs actually.
I end up running it off of starter fluid while somebody else drove it. And we're getting some water in to the missionary's house. Keep in mind, guys, it gets about 60 below zero in the winter. And so you use these pipes right here. They got insulation, metal insulation, then PCV, and then you put the pipe, the well pipe inside of that, and so on and so forth. And so that goes all the way up the hill to the wellhead. So we got that in, and we're working on the chimney and getting a new stove in. I'll see if I can get a little video of that. Yes, sir. Don't that twist in or something?
Supposed to, yeah. I'll make sure it was in it. There we go.
One chimney.
All right. Well, that may get us though.
All right, guys. I'll show you the finished product. Nice new chimney. Well, it's not a new chimney, but it's moved from a different spot. And another labor of love project. Give you guys a view from the rooftop. So I hadn't been on camera much, and for the folks that see this at church, you'll hear me mention YouTube because I'm sharing it on my YouTube channel too. But just thought I'd share some thoughts on my trip. It's Saturday evening, and beautiful day. Probably the best day we've had so far. And it's been chilly. It's definitely not North Carolina weather. And try to keep this thing out of the sun here. It's been a blessing to be here, and I thank the Lord that He's enabled me to see this and see the people. And you know, what I've learned mostly about this is just how, you know, missionaries are normal people too. They live and they have to make a living and go about their daily business and, you know, do the things with their houses that we do, fix faucets, chimneys, get firewood, you know, the same things we do, and plus they try to spread the gospel. And so, you know, I'm sure the missionaries that live here could live anywhere else they wanted to, but they choose this place because I'm sure they love the people, and they love trying to, got a four-wheeler coming here, and they love trying to spread the gospel. And I guess, you know, if they can live somewhere like this in the harsh climate that it is, I need to make a goal for myself to try to spread the gospel to at least one person a week, or maybe one person every 2 weeks. Just whether give them a track or something, and because it is all our duty to do that once we are saved. And so I'm just very appreciative of being here, and have enjoyed it a lot. And thank y'all for watching. I'll probably show maybe a little bit of the trip home, but I just tried to bring a little bit of what we did here, and just really I think a good support mission, and for the missionaries, just to kind of get them their feet going, and as far as, you know, getting into the new house, and then just help them out. But we thank you. God bless.
For a world of lost sinners was slain, so I'll cherish the old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Favorite candy bar out of those two?
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Drum roll.
That's ready?
Lost. Butterfinger.
Want this?
Thank you for being honest.
Oh,